Hello, welcome back. I am in the same shirt that I am often in when I'm sitting in this spot. I'm just hanging out at home, and this is one of my comfy, like, cozy shirts. Like, you know those clothes where you just see them and you just feel comfortable even just looking at them? And when you think about, like, what is cozy and comfortable to you, like, there's that one shirt, and, like, this is that shirt for me. So it's not the greatest shirt, but whatever. I was just sitting around at my house and I thought I would film the last book haul of 2024. So these are books that I have acquired over this winter Christmassy season. Some of these were gifts, some of these I bought. Actually, most of them were gifts, but we're gonna talk about them. And to identify the elephant in the room, yes, I quit Vlogmas on day 18. I did 18 days of videos, and I'm actually proud that I made it to day 18, but I had so much going on throughout Christmas, you guys, and a lot of mental health stuff going on. I got sick for a couple of days, Nutcracker, Christmas, and like we have so many Christmases that we have to do with different family members. It just, something had to give, and Vlogmas was feeling like a chore. It wasn't feeling fun, so I hope that everybody's okay with only having 18 days of Vlogmas, but there will still be a couple more videos throughout the end of the year. So the first book I'm going to talk about is more of a journal, and it's the Bride-to-Be book. It's a journal of memories from the proposal to I Do, and it's by Amy Krauss Rosenthal. And this is just a journal that my sister gave me when I got engaged. I haven't filled it in yet, but I do plan on it because my sister and a lot of my friends have often said that you forget a lot of those moments when you get into the throes of wedding planning. So I'm hopeful that I can fill in some of these and put some of these pictures in here and have like a nice little scrapbook of just preparing for wedding stuff. And yeah, so I just thought that was something fun to include. And then the next book is a romance that I picked up at McKay's. This I got in trade credit. It was $7.99 in trade credit, and it's The No-Show by Beth O'Leary. And I'm pretty sure this man is like two-timing all of these women, all three of them. And I do like Beth O'Leary books. They often have a lot of elements to them that are very hard-hitting. I always like the romances. I loved The Flat Share. And then there was another book that she wrote, I want to say The Road Trip, that I didn't enjoy, but that wasn't really a romance. It was more of like familial drama. So I'm hoping that this one is better. So this will definitely be one that I pick up around Valentine's Day this year. The next book is a little bit terrifying to me, and I didn't really realize what it was, but it's called The Fake Mate by Lana Ferguson, and apparently it's a paranormal romance, but I didn't realize that. I mean, I guess I should have known because there's like little paw prints there, but I guess I thought they were like, I don't know, paw prints of like a cat or like a dog or something. I don't know. I don't really know. And then this sticker is covering a lot of like the top part where it talks about how they're wolf shapeshifters. But now I feel like I have to read it because now my friends know I have it. And when I told my friends that I had it, my friend Summer from the channel Seasons Readings, she was like, Lena, I would have never pegged you to read that book. And I was like, really, why? And she was like, well, it's shapeshifters, it's paranormal. And I was like, wait, excuse me? I had no idea. And it really doesn't say anything about that like on the back, just in this top blurb here that's covered by the sticker. The only thing it says is, until she blurts out the name of the last man she would ever date, Noah Taylor, the big bad wolf of Denver General. So it's like a workplace romance. But I thought that when they said the big bad wolf, I thought that she meant like that's like his nickname or something, or like that's what he's known for. I don't know. Like how they call people like a shark or something. I don't know. But now I have it and I feel like I have to read it. So we'll see. We'll see. And then one more romance is The Catch by Amy Leah. This author wrote the X's and O's companion series, and I really enjoyed X's and O's. And then the second one I also enjoyed, not as much, but I think this one will be really good. A grumpy lobster fisherman tosses a fashion influencer's impeccably curated life overboard in this charming romantic comedy. And they do follow like some of the same people. Like I think this is like the friend of the sisters or something like that. So we might see some of the people from the other books in here. But I generally like Amy Leah's writing. I like how floppy the books are. I like the length. So I think it'll be nice, and I think it'll be a good way for me to like kind of delve back into some romance. Next we have the third Gilmore Girl by Kelly Bishop. This is a memoir, and it has a foreword by Amy Sherman Palladino. So if you didn't know, Kelly Bishop is on the show Gilmore Girls, and Amy Sherman Palladino wrote the show, and I really love the show Gilmore Girls. I always have. It's one of my comfort shows. I've watched it so many times, and Kelly Bishop was also in Dirty Dancing, which I also loved. And so it just talks about a lot of her life. It's like her memoir, and this was a Goodreads Choice Award winner, so I'm hoping to read this in the new year. I'm sad I didn't get to it before the Goodreads Choice Awards, but I'm excited to get to it soon. And look, her is a baby, and she's from Colorado, I believe, which we love that. And then here's her in ballet. So yeah, I'm really excited just to experience her life and see things through her eyes and learn more about Gilmore Girls and where she came from, where she's been. I love all of these pictures. Okay, I need to stop looking at these pictures. Oh, and there's her with Sutton Foster and Bunheads. I totally forgot she was in that, but I absolutely loved that show too. Yeah, very excited to read this one. And then we have my December book of the month pick, and that was Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney. Alice Feeney and I have a love-hate relationship. I have books of hers that I've given 4 stars, and I have books of hers that I've given 2 stars, and I have books that I've DNF'd. So we'll have to see. I honestly don't really know what this is about, but it says the million-copy best-selling Queen of Twists returns with a gripping and delicious dark thriller about marriage and revenge. And it has a short synopsis, which I like. Sometimes I feel like thrillers kind of give it away. And it's a short book. It's only like, it's less than 310 pages. Yeah, it's like 304 pages. So we shall see. I loved Rock, Paper, Scissors. Actually, I think I gave that one 5 stars, and I enjoyed I Know Who You Are, but I didn't like Daisy Darker, and I didn't like Sometimes I Lie, and I decided not to read Good Girl Bad because I didn't hear anything good about it. So we'll see if this one is it. I do like the cover. All right, and then the last set of books are Christmas presents. So this one is from my friend Gwen from the channel Gwendolyn Kensinger. This is Find Your Calm, a Workbook to Manage Anxiety by Jamie Zuckerman, who is a psychologist. And it is just these really beautiful descriptions of anxiety and different like workbooks. And it asks, like, if your anxiety had a shape, what would it be? What would your anxiety smell like? And just all of these things and different chapters and different little snippets. And I love workbooks like this. This is like perfect for me because I do struggle with anxiety pretty bad, and I read a lot of books about anxiety, but I like things that have like actionable steps. I like feeling like I'm a participant in my own mental health, and things like this allow me to do so. So I'm so excited. So thank you so much, Gwen, for this one. This is actually an early birthday present, and it's from my friend Danielle. She has a channel here on YouTube, Danielle's Reading Corner. I'll link it down below, but she got me The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. This is timeless lessons on wealth, greed, and happiness. And this is a New York Times bestseller. Over 6 million copies have been sold. And I've talked to a couple of people while I've been on this like budgeting journey that I've been on the past 2 years. And I've had this recommended to me multiple times. So I'm very excited. It says, doing well with money isn't necessarily about what you know, it's about how you behave. And behavior is hard to teach even to really smart people. So it's more so about like the mindset behind budgeting and money versus like just, I don't know, the dry part of money. So I'm hoping this helped me change some of my spending habits. I've already done a really good job at that, but of course can always do more. So I'm so excited to read this. Thank you so much, Danielle. And then we have Permission to Feel by Mark Brackett, The Power of Emotional Intelligence to Achieve Well-Being and Success. I'm really excited about this one. I've had this one recommended to me a couple times. I love psychology nonfiction books. There's a lot of those in this stack. And this is just all about emotional intelligence and what it looks like in practice and what to do if you're interacting with somebody who has it, somebody who doesn't have it. So I think this will be a really interesting one, and it kind of goes along with the line of work that I'm in. So very excited for this one. The next 2 books I got in the Night Owl book swap. So my friend Gwen, she has a podcast, Talk Bookish to Me, and that podcast has a Patreon, and we're called the Night Owls, and we did a Christmas book exchange. And so my secret owl sent me The Lazy Genius Way by Kendra Adachi. And this is a New York Times bestseller, and it says, embrace what matters, ditch what doesn't, and get stuff done. And so it's just about doing more, doing less, and like kind of finding those routines within your life and prioritizing what's the most important in your life. And it really focuses on getting away from the shoulds. I should be doing this, or I should do this, or my house should look like this, and just trying to figure out what routine best fits in with your lifestyle. There's, I think, 13 principles that go along with this, so I'm really excited to delve into it. It's pretty short, so I think it should be a pretty quick, easy read. Next, we have one that I've been wanting to read for a long time, and it's My Labotomy by Howard Dooley. And this is a New York Times bestseller. This is a memoir about a man who was given a lobotomy when he was 12 years old. So in 1960, his stepmother arranged and his father agreed to have Dr. Walter Freeman, who invented the ice pick lobotomy, to give him a lobotomy. They paid him $200, and he never really understood why, and it kind of changed the trajectory of his life. And so this is about his experience 40 years later, searching for answers and trying to come to terms with the trauma that happened to him and like live a full life. And I've heard really good things about it, and so I'm excited to pick it up. The last two books I got from my fiance for Christmas, and the first is Killer Chat GPT Prompts: Harness the Power of AI for Success and Profit. So he said that somebody recommended this to him, and he thought it would be good for me because I've recently been kind of delving into Chat GPT and how it might work in the field that I work in and how it might relate to me and my work. And so I just thought it would be interesting. I've just been playing around with it, and AI, I guess, can do a lot of things, and I just don't know a lot of it. Just kind of learning what Chat GPT can do for us and how to utilize it. So I think that would be interesting. And I'm going to take this to work because one of my bosses is really interested in Chat GPT, and I think she would enjoy looking through this too. And then the last book that we're going to talk about today is, I feel like, the one that everybody's gotten for Christmas, right? This is the AAS Tour book from Taylor Swift's AAS Tour, and it is just so beautiful, and I love looking at books like this. And oh my gosh, 51 cities, 5 continents, 517 hours performed. That is crazy. Over 10 million fans. So I'm so excited to just look through this and read about all of the things and look at all of the pictures and learn about all the eras and the songs, and I'm just so excited. Has so many pictures. So I'm excited for this, to look at it and learn from it and just get to experience the AAS Tour even though I didn't get to go. All right, that is the last book haul you will see from me in 2024. The next one will be in 2025. Let me know down in the comments below if you've read any of these books, and if so, what did you think about them? I feel like this was kind of a different type of book haul. Some pretty like out there, not as common books, workbooks, journals, tabletop books, just a fun variety. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button. It really helps out my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.